And the Crypto Teacher birthday is when? That's right, September 7th. And the 7th life paths we know, that's when the smartest people are born. Do not hate. Congratulate. Make sure you're sending those shout outs, and also make sure you're ringing that cash app, because the Crypto Teacher is partying all weekend. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Let's get into the video.
Yeah, I just don't know what the Fed or maybe even the U.S. government as a whole, Mohammed, can do. If a machine is able to replace millions of people that do sort of rote work, right? And the machine can just do it in 10 seconds, doesn't take a lunch break, never gets ill, etc. I'm not sure I'm aware of any policy that could be put in place, maybe besides a universal basic income, that's going to mitigate the damage that might be coming.
Bills passed in the next few months?
Well, it's a very funny thing, crypto. So I became a fan of crypto, and to me it's an industry. I view it as an industry, and I'm president. And if we didn't have it, China would, or somebody else would, but most likely China. China would love to. And we've dominated that industry. It's a big industry, by the way. In fact, when the stock market went down recently, crypto and Bitcoin and all of that went down much less than anybody else as a group. And we've created a very powerful industry, and that's much more important than anything that we invest in. We invest in it, but really that was an industry that wasn't doing particularly well. I got involved with it a couple of years ago, and before the second term. I got involved before I decided to run. I only decided to run because I saw what was happening, and Biden was incompetent, and the administration was crooked and incompetent. And I was in Bitcoin then, not knowing if I was going to do it a third time. So it's become amazing. I mean, it's the jobs that it produces. And I notice more and more you pay in Bitcoin. I mean, people are saying it takes a lot of pressure off the dollar. And it's a great thing for our country. So I don't care about investing. You know, I have I have kids, and they invest in different things. They do believe in it. But I'm president, and what I did do there is build an industry that's very important. And, you know, if we didn't have it, China would. Okay.
Sir, Mr. President. We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China. But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, you know, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, you know, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, well, people are investing it indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in an ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. We will, and if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten. And more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto flat. We also have stocks down. Now in crypto, guys, we know we have options today. And like I told you, it wouldn't be a big pullback. But as we know, like clockwork, we're going to start seeing inflows. So make sure you're getting yourselves prepared. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates are plummeting. And we know since yield rates are plummeting, we know stocks should be going up, not moving back. So we know it's going to be a slingshot, but we also are going to see yield rates move back up. But right now we're having a sell-off. And then we have the dollar down. And what's hitting all-time highs? That's right, gold. We know the central banks are buying it up because they're getting ready for the switch. Moving from the legacy market to the digital economy. Remember, guys, fractional reserve is out the window. We're going to real-time settlement, freeing up trillions and trillions of liquidity. And then we have volume in crypto right now up. We have Tether and USDC, and then, of course, we have the Fed. Repo at 20 billion yesterday. Make sure you're pulling it on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we have September 17th. Jerome is in the house. And we have inflation still sticky. Jobs market taking a beating. So we know he is going to cut rates. Now, whether it's going to be 25 or 50 basis points will be the big difference. 25 basis points is already baked in. 50, then we'll get a little pump, and then, of course, pull back. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And we have 22,000 jobs added in August. And what happens with the revisions? We know this is going to turn into negative. And it will make no news. And every time we turn around, they're setting up for layoffs. Remember, the machines are coming. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs up as I'm doing this video. Now getting over into a little crypto news. We have Hyperliquid will deploy its native stablecoin USDH via validator voting. Also, a network upgrade will slash fees on select trading pairs by 80%. Now we have bullish in Europe, secured BaFin license under MiCA expanding its regulated footprint in Germany. And we have bullish registered in the Cayman Islands. And why? Because we know the big hands behind it. And remember, these crypto exchanges are global. It's not like the New York Stock Exchange or the NASDAQ. Now we have Boris Stuttgart launches Securion, a blockchain-based platform to unify settlement of tokenized assets across Europe. And yes, guys, you heard that correct. And this is the largest exchange in Germany, and most important, derivatives and corporate bonds. And we see Europe, due to regulation, is putting their foot on the gas when it comes to tokenization. These stocks and bonds, they're going to be tokenizing before the U.S. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Fireblocks launch a stablecoin payments network with 40-plus participants, including Circle and Stripe on Bridge. And of course, stablecoins power the new fourth industrial revolution. It's the foundation. And then when you add on the smart contracts, they are programmable, being able to tell you what, when, and how to buy. And you have 3 to 6 months to spend it, or poof, it's gone. But speaking of stable coins and payments, when you read these articles, they make it seem like they're competing. But remember, these companies are all working together to move this fourth industrial revolution forward, because we have Stripe and Paradigm are teaming up to launch Tempo, a payments-first blockchain designed for stablecoins and real-world payments. Tempo will be working with design partners from Anthropic, Deutsche Bank, DoorDash, OpenAI, and Shopify, and many others. So we are clearly seeing this fourth industrial revolution come together. But of course, first you have to get that foundation right, and that's the payment rails and the economy. So therefore, the people tap and keep it moving. They don't want them to understand the technology because then you'll be able to take advantage of it. Guys, we've seen this movie too many times, and that's the reason why the Cryptoteacher was created. So therefore, you can get yourself prepared. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID 33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.